When factoring expressions, one important thing to be able to recognize are special forms. And there are three main special forms that we need to be familiar with. Some of these may look familiar to you and others may look new. The three forms we're going to focus on are difference of squares, where you have something squared minus something else squared. Difference of cubes, which is something cubed minus something cubed. And the sum of cubes, something cubed plus something else cubed. So these are the forms that we need to be familiar with. Those are the factored forms. And the one nice thing is that when you have difference of cubes and sum of cubes, this second expression, this quadratic, will not factor anymore using real numbers. And so we won't have to worry about going further from there. So let's go ahead and apply these just to see some examples. 64 plus a cubed. So we see a cube right here, and so that should hint to us that we're going to be using one of these cube formulas, and it's plus. So we're hoping maybe it's a sum of cubes. 64 is 4 cubed. So we've got 4 cubed plus a cubed. And because of the variable here, a, we can go ahead and flip this around as a cubed plus 4 cubed, just so it looks the same as this sum of cubes formula. And so, well, we've got a, and then b is 4. And so now we're just going to go ahead and plug that in. We've got a plus b, which is 4, and then a squared minus a times 4, 4a, and then plus 4 squared, which is 16. And that's it. That's our factored form. There's nothing we can go do from there on, because we know that this quadratic, okay, in this sum and difference of cubes formulas will not factor anymore. So that's our factored form for this expression. Let's go ahead and look at b. We've got x cubed minus 9, or sorry, x squared minus 9. So with that squared right there, we think, well, maybe I can use the sum difference of squares formula. I've got x squared, and then 9 is 3 squared. So that's minus 3 squared. And well, now I recognize that as this difference of squares, a squared minus b squared. So we're just going to go ahead and replace a and b with x and 3. So we get x minus 3, because a is x and b is 3. And then times x plus 3, because a is x and b is 3. And there's our factored form for the x squared minus 9. And finally, we've got n cubed minus 8r cubed. So we've got some cubes here. And the important thing to recognize here is that we need to write the entire term as something cubed. So this isn't quite looking in the right form yet. But that 8r cubed we can write as 2r all cubed, because 2 cubed is 8. And so now we've got a difference of cubes. So looking at our formula, there's our difference of cubes formula. Let me write it out right here so that we've got it. A cubed minus b cubed is equal to a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b squared. And well, now this is a is n and b is 2r. So we've got a minus 2r times, sorry, a is n, and then n squared, and then plus ab, so that's n times 2r, so plus 2rn, and then plus b squared, so 2r squared, which is 4r squared. And there is our factored form for that expression.